Today we have a 45-minute full body bar class. So traditional bar class, we're going to start with the warm-up. We'll move through core, arms, glutes, and thighs, and then we'll finish with a nice stretch and cool down. For equipment, we're going to be using a set of light weights today. So I have a set of 2-pound weights. You are welcome to go all the way up to maybe 4 at the most is what I would say. If you don't have weights, no worries. You can do this body weight, or you could grab a couple bottles of water or cans of beans. That type of thing should work just fine. Set your weights off to the side and come on up to the top of your mat to start today. So we're up at the top of our mat. Our feet are in parallel. Take a moment, stand tall, and just really feel your feet grounding down into the floor. Lift the shoulders up to the ears and then draw them back and down, opening the chest. Take an inhale, and as you do that, sweep your arms up overhead, palms face forward. On your exhale, I want you to hinge your torso forward, sweep your arms back, and bend into your knees, coming into a squat position. Inhale, rise, driving down through the feet, arms reach overhead. Exhale, sweep, hinge the torso forward. Keep going like that. Inhale up, exhale, hinge. So as we move, I want you to feel how you're maintaining a neutral spine as you hinge forward and lift up. So your ribs are knitting together, your low back is nice and long, and your abdominals are wrapping in to help support you here. As we sweep the arms up, we're opening the chest, we're getting a little bit of mobility into the shoulders, and as we sweep the arms back, we're squeezing the shoulder blades, activating through the upper back. 3 more. 2 more. Last time up. Hold the down, keep sweeping the arms forward and back. You've got it. Up and back. So now we're staying in this squat position and just sweeping the arms, getting a little bit of movement into the shoulders, a little bit of a warmth and a heat building into the upper back. 2 more, go up and back. Last one, go up. Now take the hands to the heart and just pulse the hips. Go a little down, little pulse, little pulse. So hips are reaching back and down here. We're driving into the heels. And I want you to feel how your shins can squeeze in towards each other and your inner thighs press out away from each other at the same time. So we're really finding strong and stable knee joints. 4, 3, 2, stay low, step your left foot back. Left leg is nice and long, so you're in this airplane lunge position. Take an inhale. As you do that, right leg's not going to move. You're going to rotate open toward me, almost like you're in a warrior 2 position. The back heel comes down to the mat. All 5 toes of that back foot are pointing toward me, and you feel a nice opening through the right inner thigh. Next time you take a breath in, I want you to rotate yourself back into that airplane lunge. You've got it. We open, and we close. Inhale, you open. Exhale, you close. So I'm hoping you're feeling this movement happening around the top of your right thigh bone. So right leg's not moving here, but you're feeling some lubrication and some heat building into the right hip, the right inner thigh, and the right hamstring. Last one, rotate open, rotate close, step the left foot forward, back into your squat. We're gonna switch sides, right leg back. Airplane lunge position, spine is long here. Now left leg does not move. Inhale, rotate your pelvis towards the right side of your mat. Pause. Your back right heel comes down to the mat. All 5 toes of the right foot are pointing forward, and you're in this warrior 2 lunge position. Next breath in, rotate yourself back so your hips square to the top of the mat. Keep going. Inhale, open. Exhale, rotate closed. Inhale, you open. Exhale, you close. So what I want you to feel here is how your thigh bone is getting a little bit of movement because your pelvis is rotating around the top of it, right? So your left leg isn't moving. Your hips, your pelvis is rotating open and rotating closed. We're going to use this information a little later in our seat work series. 2 more times. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. The last one, open. Hold that close. From here, step the back foot forward. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Nice long forward fold stretch here. Feel free to bend your knees as much as you need to open up the backs of the legs. Gently tuck your chin towards your chest and feel the length through the back of the neck. Inhale here. Exhale. Soften your knees to plant your hands. Step the feet back, find a downward dog. Press the chest back towards the thighs and really lift your sitting bones up to the ceiling here. So we're getting some nice opening in the chest, as well as some length through the backs of the legs. Any movements you want to take, feel free to do that. Big breath in and a big breath out. From here, inhale, lift up to your tippy toes and roll through your spine, coming into a high plank. Spread your fingers wide here. Squeeze your thumbs towards each other. Now really feel the back of your head pressing up to the ceiling. Feel the front low ribs knitting in and drawing up. Now I want you to keep your upper body nice and stable. Just your hips. You're going to take a little twist to the left and a little twist to the right. A little twist to the left, little twist to the right. So I like to make this really small and not really move my ankles at all. If you prefer to make this more of a rainbow shape, feel free to move the heels from side to side. Wherever you are, really focus on the obliques, the sides of the waist firing up as you twist from side to side. 4 more sets. 3 more. Last 2. Last one to the left. Last one to the right. Meet me center, hold it. Squeeze the thumbs in. Inhale, reach the crown of the head forward. Reach the heels back. Exhale, hug the belly up and in. Hold right here, breathe. 8, 7, 6. Get a little longer. It's 4, 3, 2. Child's pose. Knees down, big toes together. Press the hips back and take a few breaths here. Take a breath in and let it go. Walk yourself up to seated. Swing your legs around in front of you and grab your weights. We're going to come into an abdominal work series, okay? So I want you to take your legs, 2 options. Either having a slight bend in your knees, making sure you can sit up nice and tall, or if you prefer and have a little more flexibility in the hamstrings, the leg can be all the way straight, your choice. Reach the arms out in front of you, 1 weight in either hand. Flip the palms up to the sky. Take an inhale and reach up through the crown of the head. As you exhale, I want you to hinge back. Nice long spine and pause. The weights are still reaching out in front of you. Reach length through the crown of the head. Wrap the ribs in and down and feel your abdominals work to hold you in place. Now on your next inhale, you're going to rise up and I want you to bicep curl the palms into the shoulders. As you exhale, hinge back. Weights reach out in front of you a little bit faster. Inhale up and exhale, hinge. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hinge. So again, it's really up to you how much of a bend you have in your knees here. For me, I like my legs straight. It helps me release my hip flexors a little bit more. But if you don't have a ton of hamstring flexibility, that might be a little uncomfortable for you. So feel free to play with that. And if ever you find that this abdominal work is just all hip flexors for you, you can always grab a little pillow or a Pilates ball and put it underneath your low back. That's going to give you a little bit of support to help soften the hips and really focus on the abdominals. 3 more times like this. Inhale up and exhale back. 2 more, go rise and reach. Last time, lift. Now hinge it back, hold it there, little bend stretch through the elbows, pulse and punch and reach and reach. Palms are up to the ceiling, torso is hinging back. You're feeling the abdominals work as you reach out through the crown of the head here. Relax your shoulders. 8 more times, go. 8, 7, 6, 5, you're here for 4, 3, 2, hold it right there. Spin the palms to face each other. Take both weights into your left hand. From here, inhale, reach the left arm forward. As you exhale, roll the left elbow back and twist towards it. Inhale, come back to center. Now stay with me. Exhale, float the left arm up. Inhale, lower it down like that. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lift. And inhale, lower. Now right arm can continue to reach forward if you'd like, or you can just bring it down to rest at your side. It's totally your call here. Focusing on the left side, the left arm, the left shoulder, the left back, and the left obliques. You exhale as you twist. You inhale as you reach. Exhale as you lift. Inhale, you lower. 4 more like that. Now, making sure your pelvis is not moving here. So as you row the left elbow back, right hip is strong and stable. The twist comes from the mid-spine. Last time here, exhale, row. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Now exhale, row, and hold it. Feel the right hip pull back. Feel the left side obliques wrapping into the belly button. Twist 1 more inch, and it's a little pull with the left elbow. Go, little pull, little twist, little twist. So you're feeling this rotation from your ribs. Ribs rotate to the left, little twist, little twist. You're here for 8, things will change. For 6, you're here for 4, 3, 2, let your left elbow come all the way down to the ground. Roll over onto your left side and just set the weights down, close by, not too far. Now from here, your left forearm, left elbow is underneath your left shoulder. I want you to bend your bottom left knee and extend your right leg straight. Right arm reaches up to the sky, inhale. Exhale, modified side plank, lifting up here. Really feel your left elbow and your left knee drawing toward each other. Inhale, hips lower. Exhale, hips lift. It's inhale down. And exhale, lift. So we're continuing the work on the left side obliques here. So we're feeling the left side of the waist really active. As you exhale and lift your hips, I want you to feel the left side of your waist really pulling you up. 3 more times, keep breathing. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 2 more, down. And up. Last time, down. Now you're gonna hold the up. Hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked. As you take an inhale, float your right leg up to hip height. From here, we're gonna tap the right leg down. Lift it up. You've got it, tap it down. Lift it up. So now we're still working the left side obliques, but we're incorporating some right outer hip and right glutes. Hips stay square. You're definitely working down through the left shoulder as well. 4 more like this. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Tap. And lift. 2 more. Tap. And lift. Last one down. Hold the lift. Now as an option, reach the right arm overhead. From here, right arm, right leg pulse. Up and up. You've got it. Up and up. You're here for 8. You're here for 6. Lift the hips a little higher. 4, 3, 2. Carefully lower yourself down. Now from here, take this left forearm and spin it out so the fingers point to the back edge of your mat. I want you to pull this bottom left knee forward and bend your back right knee back behind you. So we're in a pretzel position with our legs, okay? So left knee is in line with left hip, right knee is in line with the right hip. Let me just scooch forward a little bit so I'm not kicking the wall. From here, really push into your left forearm and lift up through your left side obliques. Right hand is going to grab a weight. You're gonna reach it up to the sky, you got this. Now from here, take a breath in. As you exhale, I want you to squeeze the back right leg and lift it up to a hover. So the right knee is pressing back, the right hip is pressing forward. From here, we're gonna inhale, lower the right leg, pull the right elbow into the side. Exhale, lift and extend the right arm. Inhale, squeeze, tap the right leg, exhale, lift. So we're coming now into this little pretzel series, okay? We're incorporating the weight with our right arm, and we're also continuing to work into the left side obliques that we were just really firing up. So pushing down into the left forearm and really feeling the same lift you had in your modified side plank. So the left side obliques, the left side of the waist is really lifting up to the ceiling here. Now as you lift the right leg, I want you to feel the right glute squeezing to do that motion. 2 more times. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Last one down. And we're gonna hold that up. From here, just pulse the right leg back and back. Little pulse, little press. Right arm is just extended on this long diagonal. At any point, if it's too much, just bring the right arm down. That's totally fine. Really press your right hip forward here, and then squeeze your right glute to pulse your right leg back and back. So right hamstring and right glutes are working. 8 more presses back. You've got it. 8, 7, 6, 5. We're here for 4, 3. Hold the right leg where it is. Inhale. As you exhale, you're going to take the weight, you're going to wrap it underneath your left side body. And as you inhale, you're going to unwind yourself back to your starting position. Exhale, twist mid-spine. Inhale, open. Right leg is still at a hover. Right thigh is pressing back behind you. And we're really squeezing through the outer right glute. As we twist, make sure this movement is not your hips moving, but your ribs. Your ribs twist down to the mat and twist back toward me. Exhale. Inhale. 3 more like that. 2 more. Last one. Weight reaches up. Pause for a moment. Inhale. Exhale. Set the weight down. Keep your right leg lifted. Right hand can just rest wherever it's comfortable for you. As you take an inhale, I want you to internally rotate the back right leg. So tap your right knee down towards the mat. And then as you exhale, bring it back to parallel. Internal rotation, parallel. Knee taps down, back to parallel. So as you take this rotation, I want you to think about the movement we did in our warm-up. We were coming to external rotation, so a different rotation, yes, but how you were rotating your pelvis and getting that nice opening into the inner thigh and into the outer hip. That same movement, that same engagement is happening here as we internally rotate the leg. So the right thigh is rotating in and down towards the floor and then pointing straight back at me. Internal, back at me. 3 more. 2 more. Last time. Now internally rotate, hold it. 1 more time, pulse the leg back and back. This is it. Go back and back. Relax your shoulders. Feel the outer right glute working here. You're here for 8, we'll hold it. 6, we'll hold it. Go 4, 3, 2, hold it right there. Inhale. Exhale, try to tap your knee down 1 more inch. Press it back 1 more inch. I'm shaking. Hold here. 4, 3, 2. Carefully lower your right leg back down to the floor. Let it rest. Now from here, push into this bottom left hand and press up to a straight left arm. I want you to take a tricep dip, bringing your left forearm down into the mat. Exhale, press it up. You've got it. Inhale down and exhale up. So a little tricep work for the left arm. As you press into the left palm, we extend up towards straight. As we lower down, I want you to feel your left elbow pulling back towards your left side body. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press. You've got it. Shoulders are square to me. You get a little relief for that bottom right glute, right? It's not having to work anymore. If you're feeling crazy, you could hold it at a hover for this part. 2 more times. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press. Last one down. Take it up. Now take it halfway down. Hold it. Little pulse of the elbow. Down and down. You've got it. Down and down. You're here for 16, 15. Relax your shoulders. Keep breathing. 12. Left shoulder softens down away from the ear. There's no hold. You have 4 more right here. Go 4, 3, 2. Right hand down to the floor. Press yourself up. Stack your legs. And we'll take a counter stretch. Left arm reaches up and over. Amazing work. Relax your left shoulder. Let this feel really good into the left side obliques. 1 more big breath in. And out. We're going to take that whole series on the other side. Spin your legs around. We're starting in the abdominal work. You'll notice that was a pretty long flow all for the left side. And the right side got some glute work. So your choice, whatever you prefer, bent knees or straight legs, your call. Whatever allows you to sit up really tall. Reach the arms forward, and this time palms are going to face each other, so thumbs up and pinkies down. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, hinge back, pause. Making sure we didn't round through the low spine. We're doing this abdominal series in a neutral position. So you maintain that same alignment of your spine, we just leaned it back. As you exhale, as you inhale, you're going to curl up, hammer curl. As you exhale, hinge back, arms extend, little fast hair. Exhale up, inhale up, exhale back. Geez, really, I don't care what you're doing for your breath. Just as long as you're breathing is what I care about.
And clearly, I'm on a mission to confuse your breathing. Now, as we move here, try to keep your elbows in line with your armpits. So we're really working into the biceps, but also working into the tops of the shoulders. Feel length through the crown of the head every time we hinge back. 3 more. Inhale up. Exhale, hinge. 2 more. Up. And hinge. Last time up. Now hold that hinge back 1 more time. Bend, stretch, bend, stretch, bend, stretch. Little punches forward and forward. Relax the shoulders. And really think about knitting the ribs in and reaching out through the crown of the head. If you're not feeling your core work, maybe hinge back a little bit more. Go 8 more. Go 6 more. Go 4, 3, 2. Stay right there. Take both weights into your right hand. Left hand can stay reaching forward, or you can rest it down. Your call. Inhale. As you exhale, right elbow rose, you twist. Inhale, reach it forward. Exhale, right arm lifts up. Inhale, lower down. You've got it. Row. Reach. Lift. And lower. Row. Reach. Lift. And lower. So as we row, continue to feel the left hip bone pulling back. You can even take your left hand and actively pull back on your own hip bone here to make sure we're not twisting the pelvis. When you twist the pelvis, you're really taking the work out of the obliques because the rotation is no longer coming from the mid-spine, it's coming from the hips moving, right? As you float the right arm up, don't worry about how high you get it, making sure you only lift the right arm as high as you can keep the ribs softening down. 3 more. 2 more. Twist, reach, lift, and lower. Last one all the way through. Exhale, you twist. Inhale, you reach. Exhale, you lift. Inhale, you lower. Now we take that row, you hold it, really pull your left hip back and twist 1 more inch to the right. Go, little pull, little twist, little twist. Feel the right side obliques hooking into center. Feel the ribs knit in and down and really actively pull the left hip bone back. Go 8, 7, 6, 5. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Hold it right there. Inhale. Exhale, twist 1 more inch. 3, 2. Come all the way down onto the forearm. Set the weights just off out of your way and roll over onto your right side. Right forearm comes to the mat. Right elbow is stacked underneath your shoulder. Bend the bottom right knee and extend the left leg long. Thighs are stacked. Inhale, reach the left arm up to the sky. As you exhale, pull the right elbow towards the right knee. Lift up, modified side plank. Inhale, tap the hips down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. Shoulders are stacked. Hips are stacked. We're really pushing down into the right forearm here and feeling how as we lift up, the right side of your waist is really actively lifting and pulling to the sky. You're feeling your right elbow drawing towards your right knee, which is going to really activate your right lats. 4 more times. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. 3 more. Last 2. Last one down. Hold the up. Take a breath. As you exhale, float your left leg up to hover at hip height. Inhale, left leg taps down. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. So maintaining parallel with your left leg. So the top of the foot is still pointing toward me. You're in one long line. We're getting work into the bottom glute, the bottom side obliques, and then starting to activate the left outer hip. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last time down. Hold the up, maybe left arm reaches overhead. Feel length through the fingers and toes and pulse them up, go up and up. You've got it, up and up. You're here for 8, for 6, go 4, 3, 2, carefully lower yourself down. From here, I want you to take this bottom right forearm and I want you to spin your fingertips toward the top of your mat. Now take your bottom right leg, slide it forward, left leg presses back. Just gonna shift forward a little bit here. So my right knee is in line with my right hip, left knee is in line with my left hip, 2 90-degree angles. Grab a weight into your left hand and reach it up to the sky. From here, shoulders stay square toward me. Take an inhale. As you exhale, squeeze your back left glute and lift your left leg to hover off of the floor. So left knee and left ankle are in line with each other. Inhale, lower the leg, squeeze the left elbow into the side. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, squeeze. Exhale, lift. Keep going like that. So it's really tempting here to roll the hips open. I want you to keep your back left hip pointing towards me and really pressing your left thigh bone away. So that as you press the left thigh back, we're activating into the left outer hip, and we're also really working the left hamstrings here by pulling the heel towards the seat. You're obviously getting some bonus shoulder work as well with this left arm, and with the right arm really. 4 more times. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 2 more times. Last one down. Hold the up. Now from here, just pulse the left leg back. Go little press, little press. Left arm staying still and strong. And you're taking little kicks back with the left heel. Go little press, little kick. By squeezing through the left glutes and pressing your left hip bone forward. 8 more here. Go 8. Go 6. Here for 4, 3, 2, stay right there, inhale. As you exhale, left arm is gonna twist and wrap underneath you. Inhale, you're gonna unwind yourself, shoulders and hips square. You've got it, exhale, twist, and inhale, open. It's exhale, twist, and inhale, open. Left leg is staying still and stable, still hovering off of the mat. So you're really working the outer left glute here. We're twisting from the mid-spine, so hips are not moving. Rib cage rotates down, rib cage comes back to start. Exhale, twist. Inhale, open, 3 more. 2 more. Last one, you twist. You open, hold it right there, big breath. Set the weight down. Left hand goes wherever is comfortable for you. To keep hovering the back left leg, internal rotation, left knee taps, back to parallel. Tap it down, and parallel. Now continue to push into this bottom right forearm, drawing the right shoulder away from the ear. So we're still working the right side obliques really deeply here. As you find this internal rotation, your left thigh bone rotates down to the floor and back to parallel. You've got it. We're getting close. 3 more times. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, parallel. 2 more. Last time. Now comes that internal rotation, hold it. 1 more time, little pulses back with the left leg. Go, little pulse, little press, little press, little press. You've got it, back and back. Soften the shoulders, soften the face. Go 8, we'll hold it. 6, we'll hold it. Go 4, 3, 2, here's your hold, inhale. Exhale, find a little more internal rotation. Press the leg back 1 more inch. Relax the shoulders. Hold here for 4, 3, 2. Carefully lower the left leg down to the mat. From here, inhale. And as you do that, push into the right hand. Come all the way up to straight. On your exhale, you're gonna lower yourself all the way back down to that forearm tricep push-up. Inhale up, and exhale down. Inhale, press, and exhale, lower. So again, if you want extra work, you could keep the back left leg at a hover here and absolutely do this series. Personally, my glute was cooked, so I'm resting it down on the mat. You could also transition between the two, right? You could lift it and then lower it, kind of taking it maybe a couple push-ups at a time. 4 more times. 3 more. Last 2. Last one up. Come just halfway down. It's little pulses. Pulse and pulse. You've got it. Pulse and pulse. Go. 16, 15. Shoulders square toward me. Relax to the face. 8 more. No hold. 8. Go 6. Go 4, 3, 2. Left hand comes down to help you rise all the way up. stack the knees and take a counter stretch. Right arm reaches up and over, really opening up to the right side obliques. Amazing job. Let's take another big breath here. Really reach to the right fingers. Exhale. Come up and over, downward dog. Plant the hands, tuck the toes, hips high, and enjoy the stretch. Take a big breath in and out. Walk your hands back to your feet. Leave your weights where they are as you bend your knees, push through your heels, and slowly roll yourself up to stand. You're gonna find something stable to hold onto. So a wall, a chair, a counter, any of the above. I'm just gonna take a hand to a wall. We're gonna finish with thigh work today. So I want you to come into a narrow V position. Very traditional thigh work series today. Heels together, toes are about 6 inches apart, so you got like a little pizza slice between your feet. Lift your heels slightly, squeeze them together, and send your knees forward so you make this diamond shape in your legs. Pause for just a moment. Make sure your chest is lifted, shoulders are stacked over the hips, and hips are stacked over the heels. Maintain that alignment for this whole series. As you inhale, you're gonna come down about halfway, and as you exhale, you're gonna come up about halfway. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Keep going like that. So it's 2 counts down, and it's 2 counts up. So very classic bar thigh series today. What does that mean? So bar thigh work is a very unique aspect of bar, in my opinion. We often do it standing in this upright position, and we often do it in these kind of unique ways where we're very upright through the torso. So today, no squats. All of it is going to be shoulders stacked over hips. You're gonna feel all of the work happening into the front of the thighs. So we're really right now working inner and outer thighs. We'll transition to a set that's really gonna focus on the midline of the thighs, and then we'll finish with a burnout that's gonna work the whole leg pretty deeply. 2 more times, but that's it, that's the end of class. Last time, I want you to take it down to your halfway point, and I want you to hold it. Now squeeze your heels together. Little squeeze, little squeeze. Now as you squeeze your heels, I'm hoping you feel your inner thighs and your outer thighs activate a little bit more. So you're really pulling the heels together, pushing down through the big toe mounds. Now the seat should be relaxed here, and we're really focusing on the quadriceps, thighs engaging. Keep lifting up to the chest. You're here for 8, for 6, you're here for 4, 3, hold the squeeze of the heels and press the thighs out and out. Go a little out, little out. So it's like little butterfly wings. You're just pulsing the thighs open 1 inch. Go a little out, little out. Continue to squeeze your heels together, and then maybe sink a little bit lower. Relax the shoulders, relax the face, and know that yes, this is going to burn, okay? But we're gonna move quickly, and then we have a stretch on the other side. 8 more pulses here. Go 8, go 6, go 4, 3, hold that press out. Now maybe you want to challenge your balance here, taking your hands to your heart. Squeeze the heels together, press the thighs open, and sink down 1 more inch. 1 more time, squeeze the heels together, press the thighs open, sink down 1 more inch, and hold it right here for 4, 3, 2, don't lower your heels, rise all the way up to straight legs, lift up as high as you can with the heels. Now rotate the legs to parallel. So rather than pointing out, all 10 toes are pointing forward, heels are lifted high. From this position, send your knees forward without dropping your heels. Okay, this is called parallel thigh work. So we have a little bit of space between our legs. Our knees are coming forward of our toes here because our heels are lifted really high. Continue to lift the chest. Continue to stack the seat over the heels. From here, 2 counts down. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. You've got it. Down for 2. And up. Now the range of motion here is probably going to be a little bit smaller than it was in narrow V. You might find this is a little bit more intense. I know that I do. So you might start to get a little shake or a twitch in your thighs. I am also getting that feeling. Again, it's not a super long set, I promise. Keep breathing and see if you can stay in it. If you have to come out of it, do. And then jump back in with me, okay? But know that we're almost there. 2 more times like that. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Now come down to your halfway point. Hold it. Tap your heels down to the floor and lift them up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. So as you lift your heels, you're not lifting up in the torso. It's just the legs that are moving here. So when the heels lift, you're gonna get a lot of work into the quads. You're also getting work into the calves and some stabilizing work into the ankle joints, which is great. 3 more. Tap and lift. 2 more. Go tap and lift. Last time, heels down. Lift the heels up, hold it. Little pulses down with the hips. Little down, little down, little down. So in this position, the opposite of a squat, I want you to think about sending your knees forward rather than sending your butt back, okay? It's safe to push your knees past your toes because our heels are lifted. But if for any reason this doesn't feel comfortable for you and it hurts in your knee joint, you could try a ball between your thighs, or you could just do everything I'm saying in a squat position instead, okay? 8 more here, go 8, 6, go 4, 3, 2, hold it right there, chest lifts up, inhale. Exhale, send the knees forward, sink a little bit lower, hold right here, 4, 3, 2, great news, heels can come down to the floor. You're gonna rotate, finding a wall space if you're not already there, okay? Find a blank piece of wall, or an open piece of wall. We're gonna come into a wall sit position, okay? In barre, we like to call this a chair, but it's a wall sit. So, hips come down in line with the knees. Feet, ankles are stacked under the knees and all 10 toes are pointing forward here. You're gonna draw the shoulders back and really lift up in the chest. So we're in this neutral spine alignment. From here, maybe you wanna let your hands rest. Maybe you wanna reach them forward, it's totally your call. I want you to lift your right heel off the floor, lower it down, switch, you're gonna lift your left heel and lower it down. It's right heel up, right heel lower, it's left heel up, and left heel lower. So again, we're working into the calves and into the ankles, which we really haven't done today in class yet. So not only should your quads be on fire, but think about all the great work you're doing for your lower leg as well. 4 more like that. Right heel up, right heel down. 3 more. 2 more times, you've got it. Right heel up, right heel down. Last time, left heel up. Now both heels lift, you've got it. Lift the heels. Lower them down, just 3 more times. Lift the heels, you're almost done. Lower them down, just 2 more here. Go, heels lift. Heels lower. Last one, heels lift. Heels lower, stay right there. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, maybe you walk yourself a little lower on the wall. Maybe for your hold, you reach the arms forward. Maybe for your hold, you lift the heels and hover. Ooh, I'm shaking. But this is it, this is class. You're holding here for an 8 count, a 7 count. Breathe, 6, 5, hips a little bit lower, 4, 3, 2, 1, heels down, press yourself up. Woo-hoo, amazing work. Come back to your mat. Find your way down onto the mat in an all fours position. Whew. Hands into the shoulders, knees under the hips. From here, let's take a cat-cow. Drop the belly, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Exhale, round the spine, just slowing down the heart rate, catching your breath, releasing your quadriceps. Amazing work today. 2 more times. Last one through this cat-cow. Find your neutral alignment right in the center, and we'll carefully step the right foot forward, low lunge position, taking the fingertips onto the mat, and really focusing on stretching the back left quadricep, opening up the left hip flexor. So squeeze the left glute, press the left hip bone forward here, take a big breath in, and a big breath out. Again, breathe it in. Let it go. Last time, inhale. Exhale. From here, I want you to carefully pull that back knee in, tucking it underneath you, coming into a seated twist. Sorry that I'm facing away from you. Anchor both sitting bones down to the floor. Don't worry, you guys, I have a delivery coming today, apparently. Inhale, reach the left arm high. Exhale, twist. I'm going to spin so that I'm facing you. Left arm is wrapping around right thigh. Both sitting bones are anchored down into the mat here. Inhale, grow a little taller. Exhale, twist a little deeper. One more time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Carefully unwind yourself, and we'll come back to a low lunge on the second side. Left foot is forward, right leg is back. Fingertips to the mat on either side of that left foot, and really focusing on stretching the back right hip and quadricep. Squeeze the right glute as you press your right hip forward, opening up through the chest. Big breath in and out. Again, breathe it in. Let it go. Last time in and out. Carefully take a seat, tucking that back leg in, coming into a seated twist. Inhale, reach the right arm up to the sky. Exhale, grab a hold of the left thigh and twist. Anchoring down through both sitting bones, rotating through the mid-spine. Big breath in, get taller. Exhale, twist a little deeper. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Carefully unwind yourself. Come to any comfortable seated position for you. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, let them go. And that is your class for today. Amazing work. That was a really challenging class. That was the first full body class I've filmed since coming back from my little summer break. And I found that really hard, especially the thigh work. Let me know what you thought, okay? As always, I'll be back next week with a brand new Barre with Mary class, so make sure you subscribe. You can hit that little bell if you want to be notified whenever I post a new class, and I will meet you back here on the mat next week. Have a great rest of your day.